आइए हम बात करते हैं NCERT 11th के सेकंड चैप्टर के बारे में। बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशन। Since the dawn of civilization, there have been many attempts to classify living organisms. It was done instinctively, not using criteria that were scientific, but born out of a need to use organisms for our own use. For food, shelter, and clothing. Aristotle was the earliest to attempt a more scientific basis for classification. He used simple morphological character to classify plant into trees, shrubs, and herbs. He also divided animal into two groups: those which has red blood and those that did not. In Linnaeus' time, a two-kingdom system of classification with Plantae and Animalia kingdom was developed that include all plant and animals respectively. This system did not distinguish between the eukaryotic and prokaryotic, unicellular and multicellular organisms, and photosynthetic green alga and non-photosynthetic fungi organisms. Classification of organisms into plant and animal was easily done and was easy to understand, but a large number of organisms did not fall into either category. Hence, the two kingdom classification used for a long time was found inadequate. Beside gross morphology, a need was also felt for including other characteristics like cell structure, nature of wall, mode of nutrition, habitat, method of reproduction, evolutionary relationship, etc. Classification system for the living organisms have hence undergone several changes over the time through plant and animal kingdom have been a constant under all different systems. The understanding of what group या organism be included under these kingdoms have been changing. The number and nature of other kingdoms have also been understood differently by different scientists over the time. Characteristics of the five kingdoms: Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. Cell type: Monera में प्रोकैरियोटिक, प्रोटिस्टा यूकैरियोटिक, फंगी यूकैरियोटिक, प्लांटी यूकैरियोटिक, एनिमेलिया यूकैरियोटिक। बात करते हैं सेल वॉल। मोनेरा में सेल वॉल नॉन सेल्यूलोजिक पॉलीसेकेराइड प्लस अमीनो एसिड। प्रोटिस्टा प्रेजेंट इन सम, फंगी प्रेजेंट विद काइटिन, प्लांटी प्रेजेंट सेलुलोज, एनिमेलिया में अब्सेंट होता है। न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन मोनेरा में अब्सेंट होता है। प्रोटिस्टा प्रेजेंट होता है, फंगी में प्रेजेंट होता है, प्लांटी प्रेजेंट होता है, एनिमेलिया में प्रेजेंट होता है। बॉडी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन: सेलुलर, प्रोटिस्टा सेलुलर, फंगी मल्टी सेलुलर या लूज टिश्यू, प्लांटी टिश्यू एंड ऑर्गन, एनिमेलिया टिश्यू ऑर्गन एंड ऑर्गन सिस्टम। मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन की बात करते हैं। मोनेरा में ऑटोट्रॉफिक, कीमोसिंथेटिक एंड फोटोसिंथेटिक एंड हेटेरोट्रॉफिक, सेफ्रोफिटिक या पैरासिटिक होता है। प्रोटिस्टा में मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन ऑटोट्रॉफिक, फोटोसिंथेटिक एंड हेटेरोट्रॉफिक। फंगी में मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन हेटेरोट्रॉफिक, सेप्रोफिटिक या पैरासिटिक। प्लांटी में मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन ऑटोट्रॉफिक, फोटोसिंथेटिक। एनिमेलिया में मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन हेटेरोट्रॉफिक, होलोजोइक या सेप्रोफिटिक। R.S. Whitaker 1969 proposed a five kingdom classification This kingdom, defined by him, were named Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. The main criteria for classification used by him include cell structure, body organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction, and phylogenetic relationship. Give a comparative account of different characteristics of the five kingdoms. The three domain system have also been proposed that divided the kingdom Monera into two domains, leaving the remaining eukaryotic kingdom in the third domain and thereby a sixth kingdom classification. You will learn about this system in detail at higher classes. Let us look at this five kingdom classification to understand the issues and consideration that influence the classification system. Earlier classification system include bacteria, blue-green algae, fungi, mosses, fern, gymnosperm, and the angiosperms under plants. The character that unified the whole kingdom was that all the organisms included had a cell wall in their cells. This placed together group which widely differed in other characteristics. It brought together the prokaryotic bacteria and the blue-green algae, as cyanobacteria, with other groups which were eukaryotic. It also grouped together the unicellular organisms and the multicellular ones, says, for example, Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra were placed together under algae. The classification did not differentiate between the heterotrophic group fungi and the autotrophic green plants, though they also showed a characteristic different in their wall composition. The fungi and chitin in their walls, while the green plant has a cellulosic cell wall. When such characteristics were considered, the fungi were placed in a separate kingdom, kingdom fungi. All prokaryotic organisms were grouped together under kingdom Monera, and the unicellular eukaryotic organisms were placed in kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista has brought together Chlamydomonas, Chlorella, earlier placed in algae within plant and both having cell wall, with Paramecium and Amoeba, which were earlier placed in the animal kingdom with lack cell wall. It has put together organisms which, in earlier classification, were placed in different kingdom. This happened because the criteria for classification changed. This kingdom of changes will take place in future to depending on the improvement in our understanding of characteristics and evolutionary relationship over time. An attempt has been made to evolve a classification system which reflect not only the morphological, physiological, and reproductive similarities, but is also phylogenetic, that is based on evolutionary relationship. In this chapter, we will study characteristics of kingdom Monera, Protista, and fungi of the Whitaker system of classification. The kingdom Plantae and Animalia, commonly referred to as plant and animal kingdom, respectively, will be dealt separately in chapter 3 and 4. Kingdom Monera. Bacteria are the sole member of kingdom Monera. They are the most abundant microorganism. Bacteria occurs almost everywhere. Hundreds of bacteria are present in handful of soil. They also live in extreme conditions such as hot spring, desert, snow, and deep oceans, where very few other life forms can survive. Many of them live in or on other organisms or parasites. Bacteria are grouped under four categories based on their shape: the spherical coccus, plural cocci, the rod-shaped bacillus, plural bacilli, the comma-shaped Vibrium, plural Vibrio, and the spiral Spirillum spirilla. Cocci, bacilli, spirilla, flagellum, Vibrio. Though the bacteria structure is very simple, they are very complex in behavior compared to many other organisms. Bacteria as a group show the most extensive metabolic diversity. Some of the bacteria are autotrophic. They synthesize their own food from inorganic substance. They may be photosynthetic autotrophic या chemosynthetic autotrophic. The vast majority of bacteria are heterotrophs. They depend on the other organism या dead organic matter for food. Archaebacteria. The bacteria are special since they live in some of the most harsh habitats, such as extreme salty area, halophiles, hot spring, thermoacidophiles, marshy area, methanogens. Archaebacteria differ from other bacteria in having a different cell wall structure, and this feature is responsible for their survival in extreme conditions. Methanogens are present in the gut of several ruminant animals such as cow and buffaloes, and they are responsible for the production of methane जैसे biogas from the dung of these animals. Eubacteria. There are thousands of different eubacteria या true bacteria. They are characterized by the presence of a rigid cell wall and, if motile, a flagellum. The cyanobacteria, also referred to as blue-green algae, have chlorophyll A similar to green plant and a photosynthetic autotrophs. The cyanobacteria are unicellular, colonial या filamentous, freshwater या marine या terrestrial algae. The colonies are generally surrounded by a gelatinous sheath. They often form bloom in polluted water body. Some of these organisms can fix atmospheric nitrogen in specialized cells called heterocysts. Example: Nostoc and Annabella. Chemosynthetic autotrophic bacteria oxidize various inorganic substances such as nitrate, nitrite, and ammonia and use the released energy from their ATP production. They play a great role in recycling nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, iron, and sulfur. Heterotrophic bacteria are most abundant in nature. The majority are important decomposers. Many of them have a significant impact on human affairs. They are helpful in making curd from milk, production of antibiotic, fixing nitrogen in legume roots. Some are pathogen causing damage to human being, crop, farm, animal and pets. Cholera, typhoid, tetanus, citrus canker are well-known diseases caused by different bacteria. Bacteria reproduce mainly by fission. Sometimes under favorable conditions they produce spore. They also reproduce by a sort of sexual reproduction by adopting a primitive type of DNA transfer from one bacteria to the another. The mycoplasma are organisms that completely lack a cell wall. They are smallest living cell known and can survive without oxygen. Many mycoplasma are pathogenic in animal and plant. Kingdom Protista. All single-celled eukaryotes are placed under Protista, but the boundaries of this kingdom are not well defined. What may be a photosynthetic protist to a biologist may be a plant to another. In this book, we include chrysophytes, dinoflagellate, euglenoid, slim mold, and protozoan. Under Protista, members of Protista are primarily aquatic. This kingdom form a link with the other dealing with plant, animal, and fungi. Being eukaryote, the Protistan cell body contain a well-defined nucleus. The Protistan cell body contain a well-defined nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. Some have flagella or cilia. Protists reproduce asexually and sexually by a process involving cell fusion and zygote formation. Number 1. Chrysophytes. This group include diatoms and golden algae. Desmid. They are found in freshwater as well as in marine environment. They are microscopic and float passively in water current. Most of them are photosynthetic. In diatoms, the cell wall form a two thin overlapping cells which fit together as in a soap box. The wall are embedded with silica and thus the wall are indestructible. Thus diatoms have left behind large amount of cell wall deposit in their habitat. This accumulation over billion of years is referred to as diatomeous earth. Being gritty, this soil is used in polishing filtration of oil and syrup. Polishing filtration of oil and syrup. Diatoms are the chief producer in the ocean. Dinoflagellate. Second, these organisms are mostly marine and photosynthetic. They appear yellow, green, brown, blue, and red depending on the main pigment present in their cell. This cell wall has stiff cellulose plate on the outer surface. Most of them have two flagella. One lies longitudinally and the one transversely in a furrow between the wall plate. Very often red dinoflagellate जैसे गोनुलेक्स undergo such rapid multiplication that they make the sea appear red. जैसे red tides. Toxin released by such large number may even kill other marine elements such as fishes. थर्ड की बात करते हैं यूग्लिनाइड. Majority of them are freshwater organisms found in stagnant water. Instead of a cell wall, they have a protein-rich layer called pellicle, which make their body flexible. They have two flagella, a short and a long one. Though they are photosynthetic in presence of sunlight, when deprived of sunlight, they behave like heterotrophs by predating one other smaller organism. Interestingly, the pigment of euglenoid are identical to those present in higher plant. एग्जाम्पल यूग्लिना. चौथा बात करते हैं स्लिम मोल्ड की. स्लिम मोल्ड आर सैप्रोफिटिक प्रोटिस्ट. The body move along decaying twig and leaves, engulfing organic material under suitable condition. They form an aggregation called Plasmodium, which may grow and spread over several feet. During unfavorable conditions, the Plasmodium differentiate and form floating bodies bearing spore at their tip. The spore possess two walls. They are extremely resistant and survive for many years. Even under adverse conditions, the spores are dispersed by air current. Protozoan. All protozoan are heterotrophs and live as predators या parasite. They are believed to be primitive relative of animal. There are four major groups of protozoan. Amoeboid protozoan. These organisms live in fresh water, seawater, or moist soil. They move and capture their prey by putting out pseudopodia. False feet as in amoeba, जैसे कि amoeba में marine form have silica cell on their surface. Some of them such as entamoeba are parasites. Flagellated protozoan. The members of this group are either free living or parasite. They have flagella. The parasitic form called diseases such as sleeping sickness, example trypanosoma. Ciliated protozoan. These are aquatic, actively moving organisms because of the presence of thousands of cilia. They have a cavity that opens to the outside of the cell surface. The coordinate movement of row of cilia causes the water laden with food to be steered into the gullet. Example paramecium. Sporozoan. This includes diverse organisms that have an infectious spore-like stage in their life cycle. The most notorious is Plasmodium, malarial parasite, which cause malaria, a disease which has a staggering effect on human population. Next kingdom fungi. The fungi constitute a unique kingdom of heterotrophic organisms. They show a great diversity in morphology and habitat. You must have seen fungi on a moist bread and rotten fruits. The common mushroom you eat and toadstool are also fungi. White spots seen on mustard leaf are due to parasitic fungus. Some unicellular fungi, example yeast, are used to make bread and beer. Other fungi cause disease in plant and animals. Wheat rust causing Puccinia is an important example. Some of the source of antibiotic, example penicillium. Fungi are cosmopolitan and occurs in air, water, soil, and on animals and plants. They prefer to grow in warm and humid places. Have you ever wondered why you keep food in the refrigerator? Yes, it is to prevent food from going bad due to bacterial or fungal infection. With the exception of yeast, which are unicellular fungi or filamentous. Their body consists of long, cylinder, thread-like structures called hyphae. The network of hyphae is known as mycelium. Some hyphae are continuous tubes filled with multinucleated cytoplasm. These are called coinocytic hyphae. Others have septi या cross walls in their hyphae. The cell wall of fungi are composed of chitin and polysaccharide. Most fungi are heterotrophic and absorb soluble organic matter from dead substrate and hence are called saprophytes. Those that depend on living plant and animal are called parasites. They can also live as symbionts in association with algae as lichen and with roots of higher plant as mycorrhiza. Reproduction in fungi can take place by vegetative means, fragmentation, fission, and budding. Asexual reproduction is by spore called conidia या sporangiosspore या zoospore, and sexual reproduction is by oospore, ascospore, and basidiospore. The various spores are produced in distinct structure called fruiting body. The sexual cycle involved in following three steps: fusion of protoplasm between two motile and non-motile gamete called plasmogamy, fusion of two nuclei called karyogamy, third meiosis in zygote resulting in haploid spore. When a fungus reproduces sexually, two haploid hyphae of compatible mating type come together and fuse. In some fungi, the fusion of two haploid cells immediately results in diploid cell. However, in other fungi, जैसे Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes, and intervening dikaryotic stage, two nuclei per cell occurs. Such a condition is called dikaryon, and the phase is called dikaryophase of fungus. Later, the parental nuclei fuse and the cells become diploid. The fungi form fruiting body in which reduction division occurs, leading to formation of haploid spore. The morphology of the mycelium, mode of spore formation, and fruiting body form the basis for the division of the kingdom into various classes. Phycomycetes. Members of Phycomycetes are found in aquatic habitat and on decaying wood in moist and damp places or as obligate parasite on plants. The mycelium is aseptate and coenocytic. Asexual reproduction takes place by zoospore or by a planospore non-motile. These spores are endogenously produced in sporangium. A zoospore is formed by fusion of two gametes. These gametes are similar in morphology, जैसे isogamous or dissimilar anisogamous या oogamous. Some common examples are Mucor, Rhizopus, and Elbugo. Ascomycetes, commonly known as sac fungi. The Ascomycetes are mostly multicellular, जैसे Penicillium, are rarely unicellular, जैसे yeast, Saccharomyces. They are saprophytic, decomposer, parasitic, या coprophilous, growing on dung. Mycelium is branched and septate. The asexual spore or conidia produced exogenously on the special mycelium called conidiophores. Conidia are germination produced mycelium. Sexual spores are called ascospores, which are produced endogenously in sac like AC, singular ascus. These AC are arranged in different types of fruiting bodies called ascocarps. Some examples are Aspergillus, Calviceps, and Neurospora. Neurospora is used extensively in biochemical and genetic work. Many members like morels and truffles are edible. and are considered delicacies. Basidiomycetes, commonly known form of Basidiomycetes are mushrooms, bracket fungi या puffball. They grow in soil, on logs and tree stems, and in living plant body are parasites. Example, rust and smuts. The mycelium is branched and septate. The asexual spore are generally not found, but vegetative reproduction by fragmentation is common. The sex organs are absent, but plasmogamy is brought about by fusion of two vegetative या somatic cells of different strain या genotype. The resultant structure is dikaryotic, which ultimately gives rise to basidium. Karyogamy and meiosis take place in the basidium produce four basidiospores. The basidiospores are exogenously produced on the basidium. The basidia are arranged in fruiting bodies called basidiocarp. Some common members are agaricus, astilgo smut, and Puccinia rust fungus. Deuteromycetes, commonly known as imperfect fungi, because only the asexual या vegetative phase of these fungi are known. When the sexual form of these fungi are discovered, they were moved into classes they rightly belong to. It is also possible that the asexual and vegetative stage have been given one name and placed under Deuteromycetes, and the sexual stage another and placed under another classes. Later, when the linkages were established, the fungi were correctly identified and moved out of Deuteromycetes. Once perfect stage of member of Deuteromycetes were discovered, they were often moved to Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes. The Deuteromycetes reproduce only by asexual spores known as conidia. The mycelium is septate and branched. Some members are saprophyte or parasitic, while a large number of them are decomposer of litter and help in mineral cycling. Some examples are Alternaria, Coleotrichum, and Trichoderma. Kingdom Plantae. Kingdom Plantae include all eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms commonly called plant. A few members are partially heterotrophic such as insectivorous plant or parasites. Bladderwort and Venus flytrap are examples of insectivorous plant, and Cuscuta is a parasite. Cuscuta is a parasite. The plant cell have an eukaryotic structure with prominent chloroplast and cell wall mainly made of cellulose. You will study the eukaryotic cell structure in detail in chapter 8. Plantae include algae, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm, and angiosperm. Life cycle of plant has two distinct phases: the diploid saprophytic and haploid gametophytic that alternate with each other. The length of haploid and diploid phases and whether these phases are free living or depend on other vary among different group of plant. This phenomena is called alternation of generation. You will study further detail of the kingdom in chapter 3. Kingdom Animalia. This kingdom is characterized by heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms that are multicellular and their cell lack cell wall. They directly or indirectly depend on plant or food. They digest their food in an internal cavity and store food reserves as glycogen or fat. Their mode of nutrition is holozoic by ingestion of food. They follow a definite growth pattern and grow into adults that have a definite shape and size. Higher forms show elaborate sensory and neuromotor mechanisms. Most of them are capable of locomotion. The sexual reproduction is by copulation of male and female followed by embryological development. Silent features of various phyla are described by chapter 4. Virus, Viroid, Prions and Lichen. In the five kingdom classification, Whitaker there is no mention of lichen and some acellular organisms like viruses, viroid and prions. These are briefly introduced here. All of us who have suffered the ill effect of common cold or flu know what effect virus can have on us. Even if you do not associate it with our condition, viruses did not find a place in classification since they are not considered truly living. If we understand living as those organisms that have a cell structure, the viruses are non-cellular organisms that are characterized by having an inert crystalline structure outside the living cell. Once they infect a cell, they take over the machinery of the host cell to replicate themselves, killing the host. Would you call viruses living or non-living? Virus means venom or poisonous fluid. Dmitry Ivanovsky 1892 recognized certain microbes as causal organisms of the mosaic disease of tobacco. These were found to be smaller than bacteria because they passed through bacteria-proof filter. M.W. Ring 1898 demonstrated that the extract of the infected plant of tobacco could cause infection in healthy plant and named the few new pathogen virus and called the fluid as contagium vivum fluid, infectious living fluid. M.W. Stanley 1935 showed that viruses could be crystallized and crystals consist largely of proteins. They are inert outside their specific host cell. Viruses are obligate parasites. In addition to proteins, viruses also contain genetic material that could be either RNA or DNA. No viruses contain both RNA and DNA. A virus is a nucleoprotein and its genetic material is infectious. In general, viruses that infect plant have sorry, single standard RNA, and viruses that infect animals have either single or double standard RNA or double standard DNA. Bacterial viruses या bacteriophage. Viruses that infect the bacteria are usually double standard DNA viruses. The protein coat called capsid made of small subunit called capsomere protect the nucleic acid. These capsomere are arranged in the helical or polyhedral geometrical form. Viruses cause disease like mumps, smallpox, herpes, and influenza. AIDS in human is also caused by a virus. In plant, the symptom can be mosaic formation, leaf rolling and curling, yellowing, and vein clearing, dwarfing, and stunted growth. Varied in 1971, Theodiner discovered a new infectious agent that was smaller than viruses and called photospindle tuber disease. It was found to be a free RNA. It lacked the protein code that is found in viruses, hence the name viride. The RNA of the viride was too low molecular weight. Prions. In modern medicine, certain infectious neurological disease was found to be transmitted by an agent constituting by abnormally folded protein. The agent was similar in size to virus. These agents were called prions. The most notable disease caused by prions are bovine spongiform encephalopathy (BSC), commonly called mad cow disease in cattle, and its analogous variant CR-Jacob disease in humans. Lichens. Lichens are symbiotic association that is mutually useful association between algae and fungi. The algal component is known as phycobiont and fungal component are mycobiont, which are autotrophic and heterotrophic respectively. Algae prepare food for fungi and fungi provide shelter and absorb mineral nutrient and water for its partner. So close is their association that if one saw lichen in nature, one would never imagine that they had two different organisms within them. Lichen are very good pollution indicator. They do not grow in polluted area. Summary. Biological classification of plant and animal was first proposed by Aristotle on the basis of simple morphological character. Linnaeus later classified all living organisms into two kingdoms, Plantae and Animalia. Whitaker proposed an elaborate five kingdom classification: Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. The main criteria of the five kingdom classification were cell structure, body organization, mode of nutrition and reproduction, and phylogenetic relationship. In the five kingdom classification, bacteria are included in kingdom Monera. Bacteria are cosmopolitan in distribution. These organisms show the most extensive metabolic diversity. Bacteria may be autotrophic or heterotrophic in the mode of nutrition. Kingdom Protista includes are single cell eukaryotic such as chrysophytes, dinoflagellate, eulinoid, psyllium mold, and protozoans. Protists have defined nucleus and other member bound organelles. They reproduce both asexually and sexually. Member of kingdom fungi show a great diversity in structure and habitat. Most fungi are saprophytic in their mode of nutrition. They show asexual and sexual reproduction. Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, and Deuteromycetes are the four classes under this kingdom. The plantae includes all eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms, algae, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm, and angiosperm are included in this group. The life cycle of plant exhibit alternation of generation, gametophytic and saprophytic generation. The heterotrophic eukaryotic multicellular organism lacking a cell wall are included in the kingdom Animalia. The mode of nutrition of this organism is holozoic. They reproduce mostly by the sexual mode. Some acellular organisms like viruses and viridae as well as the lichen are not included in the five kingdom system of the classification.